It's been a simple summer. No grand plans, just little adventures. You know? The weather's been keeping us on our toes. Sunshine and thunderstorms, back and forth, all summer long. And Mama Trout's been sending her handmade goods all over the world. Who would have ever thought? Humble dreams born on the riverbanks at the base of these ancient hills have blossomed with the warmth of the summer sun. And my friend Dan and I have had a few good nights playing guitar and ordering Chinese food. He's opening up his own barbershop in our small town. It's gonna be a timeless spot.
What's crazy about playing guitar, man, is like I like to close my eyes so I can remember where every finger position is. But I also like to feel the way it feels when I play the chords. Because if I ever lose my sight, I still got my hearing.
Yeah.
But if I ever lose my hearing, I still know how it feels.
And John and I have been running around like mad, getting things done and enjoying our summer.
Not worried about that.
Wow!
That's epic, right?
I think it's still got oak spokes.
Oak spokes. Yeah, I should have done it.
You tell me what you mean by broke.
I love it. This guy. Sweet old man.
We both work our asses off, but on opposite ends of the spectrum. John does construction and building, and most of my work is on a computer. But we both respect the hustle in each other, because we recognize and understand it. And no matter the differences between people, understanding and respect can unite anyone. And no matter how long the to-do list is, we've made sure to take time to enjoy ourselves and what we've earned. And so we've spent some good afternoons on John's property. night, we walked over to the gas station and bought some crappy hot dogs to cook over the fire for dinner. Sometimes that just hits the spot. And we kept trying to get the old backhoe running. But first, we needed advice from the owner who was out haying in the backfields.
What I'm saying is I can
see where it goes up inside up there.
Yep. But you're gonna find a cable on there that you're able to pull back because it's a cable from the cockpit that's coming out, and that cable's just froze from not being used where the starter and where the fuel and everything was. It's a compression release is what it is.
Well, hopefully I get to that point.
That would be nice to get to that point, wouldn't it?
I've been so busy, man. All right, we gotta go.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Out again.
It's the kid driving the tractor and pass out in his lot.
The hope was we could get it running and fix it up and use it to build the driveway at my cabin.
I gave you matches.
Got lighters?
Yeah.
You might have to get more in there.
8.
Take it, you just hit horn.
Is that right?
Blooming. We're making something happen here.
Should I be pumping the gas pedal?
Yeah.
You want to try hitting that with ethanol? Nice. Wonder how much got in your beer.
And we tried, but we couldn't get it to turn over. And on the way home, we saw Noah and Kaylee in the wildflower field on top of the mountain.
I hope so.
And I painted a sign on the outside of my office. With the pandemic and all, I figured a little message of hope might bring some relief to the town. And I spent a ton of time designing all the new summer merch, which is available now. The link to shop is in the video description. And I ordered a bunch of new stuff to send to my damn good kids on Patreon too. And my mom has been cranking out handmade goods left and right and selling them on her Etsy store. The link to her store is also in the description.
Yeah, it stands up on its own. This is so, I mean, I love it so much with the...
I'm gonna put it on my Etsy.
This one?
Yeah.
No, this is mine.
And I spent some good time by the river and got out fishing a few more times with my dad.
I think so. Have you driven 8A? Yeah, I think this is the bank right here.
And even though the flies were always hatching, we never had any luck. But on this outing, we both noticed a beautiful sweet scent while walking downriver. It was the honeysuckle in full bloom. The most magnificent smell you could imagine. And this summer has been full of greasy hands and old machines.
This guy right here broke right as it goes into the block. Yep. And I had to actually make a tool to extract it out of there, the tip of it. And I put that back in, and I put fresh oil in it. I ran it, pulled oil, it's doing fine. But I lost oil pressure, like, for
Instantly.
no, when this went,
Yeah.
it was just squirting oil out, and it basically emptied the tank right as I got back here. So it probably ran. You know, it's running without oil like momentarily. One of you is just gonna rev the engine while I listen. So that can be you.
Jack.
Oh, what? Yeah, okay, Jack. You wanna go over there and start the engine? Alright, give it a little bit of gas. This is what it is. It's either a valve guide, right, which sits. It's actually in the bottom of the head at the top of the cylinder, and maybe it gets press fitted.
One of the things I admire about my friends is their willingness and ability to fix things. There's something to be said for keeping things going as opposed to just buying new ones. It may take longer, but you always learn from it.
Put the
Come on, let's go have fun.
see this thing, dude? Bread got made today.
Dude, I want one of these with the sad.
How new is that? Oh, that's all right.
What the hell?
One night, me, Jack, John, and John's girlfriend Maria had dinner on the island. The mountain laurel was blooming and the light was golden. And a few days later, we went back for another round. And Mason stopped by on his way through. He had just gotten back from vacation in Rhode Island.
The Plainfield Opperman. They don't know much about him, but they've seen him in bars, on the roadside, tan.
And in a debate.
Out west, down south, Indonesia. Turtle country.
Turtle country.
Turtle country's in Costa Rica, El Dorado.
A lot of turtles. Dude, there's a little tractor down the road
For sale?
with this huge bucket on it.
I wish I did.
So here's the deal. You got
Yeah, we're dealed up and dealt out.
Oh yeah, but tree brush, another 200.
Hopefully we don't get struck. Yeah. You girls on your nice tall llama.
And on this night, John's sisters came. I basically grew up with them all, as John's mom babysat me from infancy. But I hadn't seen them in about 10 years. And this was the perfect reunion. It's wild how they've all grown up.
Did he panic? Yes. He came out of the water. His eyes were just like, oh my goodness. He was like, what did I do?
What do you think of the film?
Oh, good to be back.
You and I went.
And one afternoon, I stopped by John's for dinner.
Hey. Hey, chicken.
I said hi to his chicken and admired his humble garden, though it looked like the deer had too.
couldn't find the pump.
Can't find the pump either. If we call Pedro so I can find that pump real quick, then we can go to Dolly's.
The smell of fresh cut grass on a golden summer afternoon. A simple evening with your best friend. What more do you need? And fireflies in the backyard as the world turns blue. Sometimes these hills will spoil you.
Getting all this stuff, together, and I was thinking just how full it was gonna make the back of the truck. Yeah. Full of like fuel, basically.
All fuel.
It's just fuel.
And then it began, the driveway build. I got permission from the town to touch up the old road to my cabin and to build a driveway. And so we rented a few machines and blocked off a week to make it happen. It was long, beautiful days that started and ended with fresh food cooked on the grill, covered in sweat, blood, and dirt, soaking in the stream and endlessly learning new things.
Not really. No. But you need help eating? No. I'm good at that.
We loaded up my truck with material and did our best to fill in the low spots on the road. And as always, it was more work than we ever imagined. But as us damn good kids know, all in good time. and something big ended up happening during the build. It's a stressful situation that I'm currently working through. I posted an update about it on my Patreon. And as you're watching this, John and I have just arrived in Maine. We're here for the week, and I cannot wait to show you what we're getting into.